This week,
ACP teachers and students roll out the coffee cart.
our teacher shares about her battle with cancer,
A recap of March Madness.
and we introduce you to the 2023 prom royalty candidates.
All this and more on the MWHS Wildcat News.
Welcome back, Wildcats. I'm Nathan Delaney.
And I'm Ariana Griffin. The coffee cart started for Teacher Appreciation is finally up and running. Staff reporter Jackson Diebold and I bring you more. Northwest has started a cafe partnered with Scooters. This is for teachers who may want a cup of coffee in the morning. The Wildcat Cafe is located in room 113. Forms for the coffee orders are sent out on Tuesdays and must be filled out before 7:45 Wednesday morning.
We partnered with Scooters across the street, and we place an order every week. If we need supplies from there, we pick it up, and then we have our own coffee grinder and brewer and dispensers here in our Wildcat Cafe.
Scooters also offered training in how to make the coffee. They also taught the ACP students how to greet customers.
Oh, thank you. Take a half and half.
Perfect.
My favorite part is that we get to serve coffee to the customers. We also for the most part for the company we get paid so that way we can have plenty of money to keep the coffee cart going.
The drinks are only $2 and are delivered to classrooms during first and second blocks on Wednesdays. Teachers can also order sodas if they don't want coffee. There are also free snacks provided along with the drink.
I think it's a great idea. I usually make my coffee at home. I don't ever have time to stop in the morning, but it's a treat to have a nice hot cup of coffee at work, or for me it is, and it's a good cause to support.
Soon enough, the Wildcat Cafe won't only be delivery. It will also be walk-in as of Monday, April 17th. This has been Jackson Diebold
And Anna Griffin for your MWHS Wildcat News.
Millard West Theater will be presenting Trap April 27th through 29th. Tickets are $12 for adults and $6 for students. Tickets can be purchased at mwt.bookstix.com.
Recently, I sat down with art teacher Jennifer Haas-Miller to learn about her battle with cancer. Here's her story. Last year, art teacher Ms. Haas-Miller was diagnosed with endometrial cancer, which is a cancer that forms in the lining of the womb.
So obviously it was sort of shocking out of nowhere. I was really scared to tell my daughter about it because she has had two aunts that have passed away from different cancers. And I didn't really worry about that being the case for me. But I was really scared to tell her, but when I told her, she was just like you're gonna be okay, Mom, I know everything will be fine. But I think it's just really brought us closer together to just have to deal with this kind of diagnosis.
Haas-Miller had to leave school for an extended period of time, leaving her students in the care of other art teachers.
Well, my junior year, I took advanced drawing, and she was supposed to be teaching it, and Mr. Pella had to teach me, and I was kind of confused at first because I didn't know what happened. And she also ran art club, so she wasn't there for that either, and she just had started to take over because one of the art teachers retired.
After a long and difficult journey, Haas-Miller has finally started to recover and is almost feeling normal again.
Relieved and good that for her health, and she's getting good bounce back recovery, and things are looking good for her, and I mean that's awesome. That's what everyone's hoping for. So for me, it calms me, my heart, just knowing that she's gone through kind of that tough part with different things and recoveries and treatments, and she's on the uphill.
It's important for people who may be subject to cancer to be ready for that outcome and take precautionary actions against it.
I just want to, mention just the importance of screenings. Maybe not necessarily for teenagers necessarily who would maybe be watching this, but for adults, if there is a history of cancer in your family, like make sure you do those screenings, make sure you get colonoscopies or mammograms or whatever you can do, because if you catch it early, it's that much less you have to deal with. I would much rather, like I didn't have colon cancer, but I have a higher risk for it now. And so I would much rather go have a colonoscopy than go through chemo again.
Haas Miller will continue to teach her classes and run art club for Millard West in good health. This has been Anna Griffin with the MWHS Wildcat News. Millard West Boys and Girls Lacrosse will be hosting the annual Switch Stick fundraiser Saturday at Millard West. The tickets are $5 and all proceeds are split between the two teams.
For a look at how March Madness ruined everyone's brackets by the first round and more about the tournament, staff reporter Jackson Diebold and I bring you more. Every year, towards March, millions of people fill out March Madness brackets, and millions of people's brackets fail. This year, there were over 20 million brackets filled out on ESPN's Tournament Challenge, and they all were busted by the second day. According to the NCAA, the odds of a perfect bracket are 9.2 quintillion, or in simple terms, never going to happen. Despite these impossible odds, people fill out brackets every year, not because they think they can get it perfect, because it's funny to look back and see how wrong you were.
My Final Four to start was Kansas.
And that's it! And the Razorbacks survive and advance!
Arizona.
And the Tigers of Princeton growl their way into round.
Alabama.
State has done it for the first time in school history. They're going to the Elite Eight.
Marquette.
Mr. March, Tom Izzo, takes Michigan State back to the Sweet 16.
Many people predict upsets in their brackets, sometimes because they think there's going to be an upset, but sometimes just for fun.
I had the Princeton over Arizona, surprisingly. It's more of like just a guess, but I had the Furman over Virginia, just because I don't like Virginia.
People join tournament challenges to see who can predict the bracket better and score more points.
We did one for the Green Mile, just some of the teachers here on the Green Mile. I joined the Millard West, the men's. I think I just joined the men's, but I have a women's bracket just in general on like ESPN, and all of them are through ESPN.
The Final Four consisted of FAU playing San Diego State and Miami playing UConn. San Diego State would beat FAU on a buzzer beater.
They have the one timeout. Are they going to take it or not? They don't have the scorers on the floor. It's Butler with 2 seconds. He's got to put it up. And he wins it.
And UConn would handily beat Miami.
And tonight in Houston, Texas, just no match for the Husky Express.
Setting up a national championship of San Diego State versus UConn. UConn would go on to win the national championship by 17 points, making Dan Harley the third straight UConn coach to win a national championship. This has been Nathan Delaney
and Jackson Diebold
for the MWHS Wildcat News.
Millard West Journalism was named Journalism Program of the Year at UNO High School Media Conference. The Catalyst newspaper and the MWHS Wildcat News both took home first place awards. Many other journalism students also took home awards.
Prom and post-prom tickets are being sold right now. Make sure to check the daily announcements and don't forget to purchase your tickets, juniors and seniors.
Catalyst Editor-in-Chief Quinn Burton and Managing Editor Kelsey Nunnenkamp give us a deep dive on the candidates.
My name is Ella Scheidler, and I'm a junior.
I'm Evan Scheidler, and I'm also a junior.
Cole Kirshner, senior.
Abby Hudger, senior.
My name is Sadie Smith, I'm a junior.
My name is Julian Whelan, I'm a senior.
My name is Thea, and I'm a junior.
My name is Max Furloff, and I'm also a junior.
I'm Elsa, I'm a senior.
I'm Reed Miller, I'm a senior.
Just say carrot. I don't know. I love me some carrots.
Probably cucumber because I can transform into a pickle if I want.
I think I would be a carrot just because I think carrots are pretty cool and strong.
I'd be a Brussels sprout because then no one would eat me. Selena.
Selena. All the way.
Team Selena, 100%.
I'm Selena Gomez on principal.
Selena.
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 She's much hotter.
Oh my God.
Is Miss Radke a big Swiftie?
I would say Miss Radke
Yeah.
too.
Miss Radke.
Easily my father, Mr. Miller.
I know I go into Miss Radke's room sometimes, and there's always Taylor Swift playing in there.
Definitely Radke.
Miss Schultz is most definitely a Swiftie.
I think it's Mr. Grimminger.
100 hamster-sized horses.
I feel like I could take on a horse-sized hamster.
Hamster-sized horses, because you could just like kick them over.
Horse-sized hamster. I could 100% take that down.
100 sized hamster-sized horses or whatever.
100 hamster-sized horses. It'd be so much
Def-
easier.
yeah,
You could just like run
definitely.
away.
Probably 100 hamster-sized horses, because you could just like step on them and kick them.
Probably Mr. Fields, because I feel like he's
Ooh,
very
that's a good one.
experienced
That's
and
a
like
good
would
one.
know where to go.
Yep.
He would like know the zombies.
Yep. I would agree. But he doesn't have a phone. Does that affect him?
Oh, well, maybe they'll like.
I feel
turn
like he's
off
still
the
like
phones.
up to
No, yeah.
date,
Well,
kind of.
he has like a watch.
Mr. Jameson.
Mr. Catron. He like knows like martial arts or taekwondo or something.
I'm also gonna have to go with Mr. Catron, and he would definitely have my back, I think.
Mr. Sadowski.
I would take Mr. Aguirre because he definitely knows how to survive and all about the wilderness.
I don't know. When I was in first grade, I ripped my pants and I didn't notice. So there was like a big like rip down my pants and everyone was laughing at me.
I sat on a mustard packet and exploded.
I'm gonna say one for Evan. Evan having to push me around in a wheelchair.
Okay, yo.
In
In
sixth
middle
grade.
school, I had to leave my classes 5 minutes early to go and
Yeah.
pick her up in her wheelchair.
There was a time I was walking up the stairs and I completely biffed it during passing period.
I barfed in elementary, like during a Christmas party, and it was like in front of everyone, and it was gross.
In elementary school, I tried out for student council and I sang Don't Be Crabby, Vote for Abby with maracas. Haunted me to this day.
My biggest ick is if they eat hot Cheetos.
When someone says side-eye.
They have like really bad grammar and like can't, like when you're texting them and you don't even like know what they're saying because it's just so bad. If they're a soccer player. Oh, probably like 12. Like you never know what's gonna happen.
That's what I'm thinking. It depends where we go on vacation, you know?
Probably like 10.
28.
Every pair of underwear.
8 each for one day and one in case.
It's so weird.
I would definitely pack 5 separate pairs of underwear.
Only 5
For 7
days.
You reuse them every now and then.
Margaret Robbie.
Jack Harlow.
That's a good one.
I mean, like as a kid, obviously it was Maddie B raps.
Zendaya.
Shawn Mendes.
I have a really good bark.
Not again.
I don't want to do it though.
No, please do. Please do. Nobody's in here. It's okay.
My Wi-Fi password from a few years ago is QIF8C3RNI4AXCH.
If you close your eyes, I can do a backflip.
I can juggle and solve a Rubik's Cube.
A link was sent via email for voting. Be sure to vote for your candidate by April 21st at noon.
That's it for this week. Make sure to follow us on social media and check out the Catalyst for more stories like these.
With the MWHS Wildcat News, this has been Ariana Griffin
And Nathan Delaney. We'll see you next time.